Alright guys, so this is my Amature Drunk Warrior deck. Usually most people would try and go crazy Nova on this stuff, but really I'm just a normal kid, so here you go. Drunk Warrior, main card of the deck right there. Drunk Destroyer, use him for when you synchro summon. If whatever material monster is not a tuner, you can destroy a card on the field, very good. Saber Wayne. Good for bringing out other warrior types. Really good, actually. But usually I never really use him. Not much of a common guy to go for. Another X-Saber. I use him for when I have like Junk Synchron or Junk or a level 4 star, so I can bring out level 7. He's just like my backup plan. Colossal Fighter. I use him for when my graveyard's like full and I have enough cards on the field in order to synchro summon. I use him for his ability where he gains 100 attack for each warrior type in the graveyard. 2 Gaia the Night, Force of Earth. Usually just have 2 of him because he's like a backup plan when I don't have a Junk Warrior. 3 Junk Synchrons. Show you in a second. Main guy to go for. It enables the power to synchro summon Junk Warrior or Junk Destroyer. Good for easy synchro summon because he brings out the cards from the graveyard, like level 2 and under. Quick Draw Synchron. Use him for when I need a quick synchro summon. I can sacrifice a warrior type from my hand and summon him. Axe Raider. Use him for his attack. Plus he's a normal warrior type. Good for helping out when stuff gets rough. Exile Force to take out the field. So when there's a big monster on the field, I can easily take him out without actually attacking. The Captain. Use him for bringing out other warrior types from my hand, like level 4 or under. So I can bring out like a Junk Synchron and Synchro Summon. Junk Warrior. Or Tune, I mean, it's not Junk Warrior, Tune Warrior. Use him for his attack, plus he's a tuner. Fairly easy. Mystic Tomato. Use him to bring out Junk Synchron. When he's destroyed, I can bring 15 or less card to my hand. Or no, never mind, to the face-up attack position. Chainsaw Insect. Use him for his attack. When I have no other opportunities, I'll just use him. Even though he makes the opponent draw a card, he's still very well used. Commando Knight. I definitely use him a lot. He brings up each warrior type on the field, 400 attack points. Very good when you have a lot of warriors on your field. Speed Warrior, very good backup plan. First turn if you have him in your hand, and then you have a Junk Synchron in your hand. Summon him out first, next turn, bring out him, or bring out Junk Synchron, and then bring him back. Do a little easy tune for Junk Warrior. Fortress Warrior, use him for his defense. He has to get attacked twice in order to be destroyed. This man, Stone Statue of the Arzetex. Use him for his defense, 2000 defense, 4 star, very good. Helps me with the defense a lot. Plus, whatever damage the opponent gets from his defense, like if they attack and their attack is lower, it gets doubled. Battle Footballer, use him for his defense, 2100 defense, no effect, but he is a machine type. Twin Sword Marauder, use him for to attack a defensive monster twice, just in case they have an ability like Fortress Warrior, but good for tuning. Synchron Explorer, main guy right here, but usually I never draw him. He bring back another synchro monster or tuner monster from your graveyard. Very good. Neospatian Grossmon, or sorry, Groundwall. My mouth's a little off, but I use him for taking out big dudes and putting them back into the other person's hand. Sonic Chick, use him for his ability. Can't be destroyed by a level 19 or over. A lot of people have those kind of cards. Turret Warrior, use him for his ability. When you sacrifice a warrior type for him, he gains the attack of that warrior type. So if you get rid of like Junk Warrior, very good. Goblin Plane is what I call him. Bring him out. You can bring another warrior type monster to the field, but he goes to defensive position. It's good at some points. Magna Drago. Use him for his ability, and his attack is 1400. He's a tuner monster. If he attacks your opponent's life points, he gains 200 attack points. Dark Blade. Use him because he's an 1800 warrior type monster. 4 stars, very good. Voice Raider, my big dog. Even though he's a beast warrior, he's still very good with his attack. 4 star, so I can leave him out in the field long enough in order to synchro summon later on. Bratwood Warrior, just like a backup plan. If I have no other choice, or if the game's close to being over, just use him up. I used to use him for some reason. Cobalt Hedgehog, a lot of people use like a multiple of him, but really one is good enough, because eventually it's just going to get removed from play anyways. 2 reinforcements of the army. Use them to bring Junk Synchron or any other warrior type I have in my deck to my hand. Helps me out a lot, actually. The warrior returns alive. Use that for if you have a lot of warrior types in your graveyard, or a good strategy. You could have a lot of cards in your graveyard, have one of these, put it out, bring out Junk Synchron, and get another warrior, or get another level 200 to the field. Easy synchro summon. Symbols of Duty. I use this to even though you have to do a little couple things like sacrifice a monster or a normal monster, and more detailed case, bring out the monster, still very good. Like if you have a Toon Warrior, bring him out, and then get rid of him and bring Junk Warrior out. Smashing Ground, I use that to get rid of the monsters on the field. Synchro Boost, I use this for tuning most of the time. Not much of its ability to bring up life or attack points, but sometimes I do. Hammer Shot, defensive, very good. Gets rid of the frickin' monster on the yellow field. Your choice, very good actually. I love that card. Synchro Blast Wave. When you have a synchro monster like Junk Warrior or like Colossal Knight, you can destroy a monster or any card in the field. I think it's just a monster though. Yeah, destroy a monster. Swords of Revealing Light, it's like the go-to card when you're in danger. Take out the turns of your next opponent basically for 3 turns, keeps you safe. Gives you a couple of 3 turns to get your stuff ready. Card Destruction, to get a good amount of warriors in the graveyard, just in case you need them for later. Not right now though. Giant Tundra. Usually you just use this for when you feel like it's not safe. Just use that and make it so the playing field's even. Onto the traps now. Dust Tornado. Use that to minus your I guess your scaredness for what trap cards they have in store for you in the battle phase. Synchro Material, use that for when your opponent has a lot of monsters and you only have one tuner monster, you can activate this and synchro summon a monster with his monster and your monster. Very good. Bottomless Trap Hole. Just for 1500 or more people, like if they were trying synchro summon or something, you just destroy it. Easy. Rest the Key Break, or I'm sorry for my pronunciation, but good for just destroying cards. Scrap Iron Scarecrow, my favorite trap card. Negate the attack of one monster, but flip it right back down so it never actually gets destroyed. Defense Draw, good for defense. Makes you draw 1 card and negates it, or brings all battle damage to 0. Call the Haunted, very good. If you have synchro monsters in your graveyard, activate this. Bring them right back to the field. Mirror Force, very defensive, very good. Clear the field if he has more monsters than you. Threatening Roar, just negate an attack, mainly for defense. I'm more of like the defensive guy, that's probably why. Draining Shield, bring your life points up with a higher monster. So like if you have like a 900 life points, he has 2300 attack points for his monster, you bring up your life points 2300. And last but not least, 2 Sariketsu Armor. Use it for destroying monsters. That's about it. That's an amateur deck for you. So if you're putting together a deck, there you go.